Hello and welcome to the live session by Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. I am Misbah, your maths educator, and in this session we are going to talk about areas of triangles in coordinate geometry, and then we'll be doing some questions on the basis of that formula basically. So in the previous sessions we have studied the distance formula, the section formula, and have done questions on the basis of those concepts, and in this session we are going to talk about the areas of triangles. So are you guys ready? Just confirm that in the chat so that we can start with the sessions. Okay. So let's start with a question which is based on the concept which we have done in the previous session. The midpoints of the sides of a triangle are these, and we have to find the vertices of the triangle over here. The midpoints of the sides of a triangle are given, and we have to find the coordinates of the vertices of that triangle. So are you guys ready? Can you try doing this question and let me know the answer in the chat? So you have been given with a triangle. Suppose it is something like this. We don't know the exact figure and we don't need to know it either. Suppose the coordinates of the vertices of this triangle, they are x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2 and x3 comma y3. And the coordinates of the midpoint, they are given over here 3 comma 4, 4 comma 1. So suppose this is 3 comma 4, it is midpoint over here, 3 comma 4, 4 comma 1 over here, 4 comma 1, and then it is 2 comma 0. So this is 2 comma 0 over here. So we have to find the coordinates of the vertices of this triangle. Hi Ashik, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. Can you try doing this question and let me know the answer in the chat? So it's a direct question on the basis of the midpoint formula actually. So let's try doing this one, guys. So if I use the midpoint, let me check if we have written the values correctly. 3, 4, 4, 1 and 2, 0, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Yeah, that is correct. So can I use midpoint formula over here, guys? Can I not say that x1 plus x2 divided by 2, that is equal to what, guys? It is equal to 3 over here according to the midpoint formula. So can I not say it is x1 plus x2 that is equal to 6 over here, guys? Can we say that? In the same manner, can I not say that x2 plus x3 plus x3 that will be equal to 4 into 2 using the midpoint formula, that is 8 over here? Can we say that, guys? In the same manner, can I say x3 plus x1 or we can say x1 plus x3 that is equal to 2 times of 2 over here, so that is equal to 4. Can we say that over here, guys? So you see, this is the first equation, the second equation over here, and the third equation, correct? So we have to find the values of x1, x2 and x3 from these three equations. So basically, can we try doing this thing? Can I add all the three equations over here? Can I add equations 1, 2 and 3 over here so that we'll be able to simplify it quickly? If I add these equations, are you going to get 2x1, 2x2 and 2x3 over here? So basically we are going to get 2 into x1 plus x2 plus x3, correct? And that is equal to what, guys? That is equal to, if you add these values, you'll get 18 over here. So from here, can I get x1 plus x2 plus x3 that is equal to 9. So this is basically the fourth equation. I hope this is clear to every student over here up till here, right, guys. Now basically we have to find the values of x1, x2 and x3. So can I subtract the first equation from the fourth equation? So you see x1 plus x2, and in the same manner x1 plus x2 that will be subtracted, will be cancelled out. So can I not say that if I do equation 4 minus equation 1, so we are going to get x3 over here. So x3 will be what, guys? 9 minus 6, that is 3. In the same manner, can I not do equation 4 minus equation 2? Equation 4 minus equation 2, x2 plus x3 will be cancelled out. So I'm going to get x1 over here, that is 9 minus 8, that is 1 over here. In the same manner, can I not do equation 4 minus equation 3 over here? Equation 4 minus equation 3. So you see x1 plus x3 will be cancelled out. So you'll get x2 is equal to 9 minus 4, that is 5. So x2 is coming out to be equal to 5. So you see we have got x1, x2 and x3 over here. I hope this is clear to every student in this session. Any doubt in this method, guys? I hope this thing is clear to every student in this session. In the same manner, we can find the values of y1, y2 and y3 over here as well. So I hope this thing is clear. Let's move on to the next slide and we'll do the same question over here as well. So you see, if I take the triangle over here, so it was x1, y1, x2, y2, x2, y2, x3, y3. And the midpoint were what, guys? The midpoints were 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 0. 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 0. So it is 3, 4, 4, 1 and 2, 0 over here. So we can use again the midpoint formula, guys. 3 times we have to use the midpoint formula. I hope this is clear over here, guys. So let's use the midpoint formula over here, guys. Can I not say over here that y1 plus y2 will be what, guys? I can write y1 plus y2 by 2, that is equal to 4 over here, guys. So I will get y1 plus y2, that is equal to 8. And that is which equation, guys? I mean, we can again consider it to be equation 1 only. I mean, suppose because this is the different slide over here. In the same manner, can I write y2 plus y3 over here? So y2 plus y3, that will be 2 times of this 1 over here, guys. So that is 2 over here. So this is the second equation over here. In the same manner, can I get y1 plus y3, guys? So y1 plus y3 using the midpoint formula, that will be 2 times of 0. So that is 0 only. So this is the third equation over here. So we have to find the values of y1, y2 and y3. Can I add these equations, guys? 1 plus 2 plus 3. Can I add these equations easily over here? If I add these equations, will I not get 2 times of y1, y2 and y3 in the left hand side, guys? So we are going to get 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3, and that is equal to what, guys? That is equal to 10 over here, right? That will be 10. So can I not say over here that y1 plus y2 plus y3, that is equal to 5? This thing is coming out to be equal to 5. Suppose this is the fourth equation over here. Now we have to find the values of y1, y2 and y3 from this equation. So can I not say from equation 4 we can subtract the first equation, guys? Can I do equation 4 minus equation 1 over here? So what we are going to get over here? You see y1 plus y2 will get cancelled out. So you will get y3 only. So y3, that will be equal to 5 minus 8, that is equal to minus 3 over here. In the same manner, if I do equation 4 minus equation second over here, what will I get over here? You see y2 plus y3 will be cancelled out. You are going to get y1 over here. So y1 will be what, guys? y1 will be 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3 over here. In the same manner, can I not do equation 4 minus equation 3 over here? So you see y1 plus y3 will be cancelled out. So we'll get y2 over here. So y2 will be what, guys? That is 5 minus 0, that is 5 only. I hope this is clear up till here. So you see we have got the values of y1, y2, y3 over here, and in the previous slide we have got the values of x1, x2 and x3. I hope this is clear to every student in this session. This is one of the important questions in this chapter on the basis of the midpoint formula. I hope this is clear to every student in this class. Any doubt in this question, guys, to any student? Okay, so let's move on to the next thing, guys. So basically our main purpose of this class was to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. So that is just a direct formula, guys. If you have been given with the coordinates of a triangle, suppose you have got this triangle in the coordinates of the vertices, they are x1, y1, x2, y2 over here, x2, y2 and x3, y3. So you can remember a formula which can be used to find the area of this triangle. So the area of this triangle will be what, guys? That is half into modulus of, we are using modulus because area can never be negative, half into x1 into y2 minus y3, and that is x2 y3 minus y1, and that is x3 y1 minus y2. This is the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. Needless to say, it is area, so you have to write square units over here. If you will not write units properly, you will not get full marks even if your answer is correct in a subjective examination. I hope this is clear up till here. Half into x1, y2 minus y3, x2, y3 minus y1, x3, y1 minus y2. That's how you find the area of triangles if the coordinates of the three vertices of a triangle they are given to you. Now there is a method to remember this formula as well. Basically, let us write the vertices in that manner. So we have to write x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x3, y3, and again x1, y1, right? x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and again x1, y1 over here. And then what you have to do, area will be equal to half into modulus will automatically come. Then you have to add downward arrows. Downward arrows means x1, y2, just multiply x1, y2 plus x2, y3 over here, x2, y3 plus x3, y1, x3, y1, and then you have to subtract after multiplication of these upward arrows over here. That's how you remember the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. So that will be x2, y1 over here, x2, y1 minus x3, y2, you see that is x3, y2, and then minus x1, y3. That's how you remember the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. You see this thing and this thing, they are same only. If you will simplify this thing, you are going to get this one only, but this is easier to remember actually, because you are doing it for the first time, so you will not be able to remember this one in the first go. But obviously if you will practice many number of questions, you will obviously be able to remember this formula as well. So that's how you find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry when the coordinates of the three vertices they are given to you. I hope this is clear up till here, guys. So let's do a question on the basis of this. Suppose the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle they are given to you, P minus 5, 7, Q minus 4, minus 5, and R 4, 5. You have to find the area of this triangle. So basically, I'll explain using the method of remembrance only, because maybe you'll not be able to directly remember the formula. So write the vertices in that order. You see minus 5, 7 over here. Then you will get minus 4, minus 5 over here. And then this is 4, 5 over here, right? And then once again write the first vertex, minus 5, 7. Once again write the first vertex. Then what you have to do? So area will be half into modulus will automatically come because area can never be negative. Then you will multiply the downward arrows. These are downward arrows, and then you have to add. You see minus 5 into minus 5 will be plus 25. If you will multiply them, you will get minus 5 4s are 20. If you will multiply them, what you are going to get? 7 4s are 28. Correct? And then you have to subtract the upward arrows. You see minus 28 over here, and then you will get minus 20 over here, and then you will get minus 25 over here. I hope this is clear. So this is the area of this triangle. You have to obviously simplify this thing so as to get the answer. So let's do that. So that is half into, you see this we are going to get, you see 53 minus 20, so that is equal to 33, right? So this thing is equal to 33 and minus, and inside the bracket if you simplify, what you are going to get over here, guys, you'll get minus 73, right? So that will be what, guys? Half into 33 plus 73 only. So you see this is a positive number, so modulus will also give the same value outside it. So this is going to be 106 by 2, and the area of this triangle is coming out to be 53 square units using the formula. So it's a direct question, guys. If you remember the formula, you'll be able to do it directly. If you don't remember the formula, you'll not be able to get the answer. I hope it is clear to every student in this session. It's a direct question on the basis of the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. I hope this thing is clear. Let's move on to the next thing. So try doing this one, guys. It's the same question. You just have to find the area of this triangle using the same formula. Find the area of this triangle whose vertices are given to us. So the vertices are given in that order. Write it properly again. So I will write 1, minus 1, and then you have got minus 4, 6, and then you have got minus 3 comma minus 5. So minus 3 comma minus 5, and then once again write the first vertex. Once again write the coordinates of the first vertex over here. So what will be the area, guys? Area over here, I'm writing in short, area will be half into modulus will come, because area can never be negative. Then you will add the positive arrows like this, downward arrows basically. So that is 6, and this is 5 4s are 20, plus 20 you will get. This will be plus 3. Now minus, you just have to multiply and add the upward arrows. So that will be plus 4 over there, plus 4, minus 18 you will get, and then this is nothing but minus 5 over here, right? So this is the area of this triangle over here. Let's simplify to get the answer. So this is half into 29 minus, if you further simplify this thing, what are you going to get over here? This will be 23 and 4, so that is minus 19. So this is going to be minus 19. So basically the area of this triangle is going to be 29 plus 19 by 2 over here, and that is positive once again, because modulus of positive number is equal to the same number. So that is going to be what, guys? So that is equal to 24 square units. So the area of this triangle is coming out to be equal to 24 square units using the formula to find the area of a triangle in coordinate geometry. Is it clear, Anil? Any doubt in this question? We are doing areas of triangles in coordinate geometry, Alia, using the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. So is this question is clear? It's a direct question. The coordinates of the 3 vertices of a triangle, they are given to us, and we have found the area of that triangle using the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry. Is it clear? And obviously we are going to do more questions on the basis of that, because this is just a direct formula, right? Other twists can also be there in this question, in this type of questions. I hope it is clear. Okay, so you can see, try doing this one. For what value of P these points are collinear? Can you try doing this question and let me know the answer in the chat? For what value of P, and that is basically small p, it is not capital P, small p, right? You have to find the value of P for which these points are collinear. Try doing this one, let me know the answer in the chat, guys. So basically, if these points are collinear, you have to understand one simple concept. You see, for example, 3 points A, B and C are collinear. Collinear means that they are passing through one single line. They are passing through a line or a line segment, you can say, right? So if 3 points are collinear means they are passing through a line or a line segment. So can I not think in my mind hypothetically? You see, if these 3 points are collinear, then area of the triangle formed using these 3 points will be 0 or not? Because actually there is no such triangle over here. So can I not think that theoretically in our mind that the area of the triangle formed by these points will be 0 only, right? Because these 3 points are collinear. So in the same manner, suppose these points in the question, just suppose that they are A, B and C, correct? These points are named as A, B and C. So can I not say over here that area of triangle ABC will be 0 or not, guys? Tell me. That will be equal to 0. Now can I use the formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry? So that is going to be half into modulus of, you see that is x1 over here, x1, and then y2 minus y3, x1, y2 minus y3, plus x2 over here, x2 is p, then x1, y2 minus y3, x2, y3 minus y1, so that is 3 minus 1, this is just a formula, plus x3, and then you have got y1 minus y2. So y1 minus y2 means 1 minus, that is coming in the formula itself, and again minus 1 is there because you see this point is minus 1. So this is the whole expression and that is equal to 0. You just have to find the value of P from this equation, that's it. So let's simplify. You see 2 will be multiplied on the other side of the equation and it will become 0 itself because 2 into 0 is 0. Now this thing we can further simplify. See, this is minus 4 into 2, so that is minus 8 over here. This is 3 minus 1, 2, so that is 2p over here. And this thing over here, you see 1 plus 1, 2, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. So this is nothing but minus 2 and this thing is equal to 0. So modulus of which number is 0? Modulus of 0 will also be already be 0. So therefore there is no other possibility but to say that minus 8 plus 2p minus 2, that is equal to 0. If you further simplify and solve this equation, you will get 2p is equal to 2p is coming out to be equal to 10 over here, guys. And therefore you can say that the value of p is coming out to be 5. I hope this question is clear to every student in this session. Any doubt, guys? It's a direct formula on the basis of areas of triangles. So if 3 points are given to you and it is given that the area of the triangle formed by those 3 points is 0, it is given that the 3 points are collinear, it means you can theoretically take that the area of the triangle formed hypothetically by those 3 points will be 0, because in actually there is no triangle being formed. So theoretically you can take that the area of the triangle is equal to 0. I hope this is clear to every student in this session. So the value of p is coming out to be 5 according to this question. So let's move on to the next question, guys. Can you try doing this one? So we have to find the area of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of this triangle whose vertices are given to us. So you have to first understand one theory which you must have done by now, but still if you haven't done, you can understand it. See, this triangle is basically ABC and you are joining the midpoints of this triangle. These are midpoints and basically you are joining this. Suppose the midpoints are PQR. So basically you have to find the area of the triangle PQR if the coordinates of ABC they are given to you, right? Now basically, have you studied this concept, guys? The midpoint theorem you have studied, right? Midpoint theorem you have studied. So over here you see, I'm not writing those things, you'll understand it. You know that the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of it. The line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of it. So basically I'm saying over here that PR is parallel to BC and PR is equal to BC by 2 using the midpoint theorem, right? We can say that. Now it is given that Q is the midpoint of BC. So BC by 2 can be written as BQ or not? Tell me, guys. BC by 2 can be written as BQ. So basically PBQR becomes a parallelogram or not? Because we have proved PR to be parallel to BQ and PR is equal to BQ. So if in a quadrilateral one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, then that quadrilateral becomes a parallelogram, right? This property we have studied. Now you have also studied that if this diagonal is joined, then these two triangles will be congruent or not. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal areas, two triangles which are congruent. So if they are congruent, their areas will be equal as well. So basically areas of these two triangles are equal. In the same manner, using the midpoint theorem, you can prove PQCR to be a parallelogram once again. So these triangles will be congruent and their areas will be equal. In the same manner, you can prove APQR to be a parallelogram. So these triangles will be congruent and their areas will be equal. So basically ABC is getting divided into 4 such triangles which are congruent to each other. And you know that area of congruent triangles are equal. So the areas of all of these 4 triangles are equal over here. So if you want to find the area of triangle PQR, can I not say over here that area of triangle PQR will be nothing but equal to 1 by 4 of area of triangle ABC. Can I say that over here, guys? It's a direct result over here. Area of triangle PQR is 1 by 4 of area of triangle ABC. Now you can directly use the formula, you'll get the answer over here. So over here that is 1 by 4, area of triangle ABC will be half into modulus of, it will be x1 y2 minus y3, so 1 minus 3 over here, plus x2 y3 minus y1, so that will give you 3 minus of minus 1 plus x3 over here, x3 y1 minus y2. So this is the area of this triangle, that's it, and this is the answer. So you see this part will be 0 multiplied by 0 multiplied by 0 over here. Now you see this is 3 plus 1, 4, 4 2s are 8. So this is coming out to be 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 into, basically this is coming out to be 2 into 4 only. So the answer is 1 square unit. So the area of this triangle PQR over here formed by joining the midpoints of three sides of triangle ABC is 1. I hope it is clear. Is the question clear, Akshaja? Any doubt in this question? Is the question clear to every student in this session? Why this is not clear? I think you have, okay, it is clear. Fine. Okay. Now let's prove this question. This is a proof based question actually. It is given that these points are collinear. We have to show that BC is equal to AD. These points are collinear. So we have to show that BC is equal to AD. Suppose the points over here, they are A, B and C. The coordinates of the points, they are A, B and C over here, correct? And we have to show that BC is equal to AD. Now guys, if A, B and C are collinear, we have studied in this class itself that can't we say that area of triangle ABC will be 0 guys, correct? We can say that area of triangle ABC will be 0. Now what is the area of this triangle ABC? That will be half into modulus of, it will be x1, the formula I am writing x1 y2 minus y3. So let me write it properly, otherwise it will be confusing maybe. So it is x1 y2 minus y3. x1 y2 minus y3 over here will be b minus d, correct? Plus x2, it will be x2 is 6, x2 y3 minus y1, so it is b minus d minus b, y3 minus y1, and then it is x3, that is a minus c, x3 y1 minus y2, so y1 minus y2 is b minus d. It's a direct formula guys to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry, and that will be equal to 0 or not, tell me guys. It's a direct question over here. Now you just have to simplify this thing, you'll get the answer. So you see, suppose I can cancel out this over here, right? So let's simplify this thing, open up this bracket properly. So we are going to get, you see, this will be AD over here minus AB over here, and this is plus D. So again AD over here, and over here we are going to get minus CD, and if you open up this bracket you are going to get AB over here, and then minus AD over here, minus BC plus CD. So this is just the direct formula to find the area of triangles in coordinate geometry, and if the 3 points are collinear, obviously the hypothetical triangle formed using those 3 points, the area of that triangle will be equal to 0. So that's it over here. Let's simplify this thing, we are going to get the answer. You see over here, if I can multiply this on the other side and it will become 0, 2 into 0 is 0 itself, and let's do some calculation over here. AD and plus AD will be cancelled out, minus CD plus CD will be cancelled out, and you see over here AB minus AB will be equal to 0 only. Now you see the modulus of this whole thing is 0. So modulus of anything is 0 when that thing is itself equal to 0. So there is no other possibility but to take AD minus BC. No other possibility but to take AD minus BC is equal to 0. So therefore I can say over here that AD is equal to BC. So it's a direct question guys. I mean, no, it's not a very complex question. So we have proved that AD is equal to BC. Any doubt in this question guys? Ashik, study motivation. Anil, is it clear? Alia, Akshaja. Any doubt in this question guys? Just confirm in the chat guys. Okay, so let's move on to the next question guys. So you see over here it is given that if these points x comma y minus 5 comma minus 2 and 3 comma minus 5 are collinear, then we have to prove that 3x plus 8y plus 31 is equal to 0. We have to prove that. Again the same concept will be used. It's a direct question again. Suppose the points over here they are A, B and C. The names of these points they are A, B and C. So if it is given that these points are collinear, can't we say that the area of the triangle formed using these points will be 0? That is, area of triangle ABC will be equal to 0, correct? That is equal to 0 over here. Yes, so we can directly use the formula to find the area of a triangle when the coordinates of 3 points are given to us. So let's do that over here, we'll get the answer. So that will be equal to half into modulus of x1, so that is x only, x1 y2 minus y3, so that is minus 2 minus of minus 5. I hope you understand that why two negative signs are coming over here, because using the formula, right? y2 minus y3 plus x2 over here, x2 is minus 5, correct? That is minus 5, x2, y3 minus y1. So minus 5 comma minus y plus x3 y1 minus y2. x3 y1 minus y2, so that will be y minus of minus 2. So that will be basically, if I write it properly, you have to write it properly as well. Suppose it comes in a subjective examination, x3 y1 minus y2, so that will be y minus of minus 2, and this whole thing is equal to 0. I hope that is clear. Now let's simplify this thing, we are going to get the answer. So you see that 2 in the denominator, if multiplied on the right hand side of the equation, that will become equal to 0 itself. Now let's simplify this thing. So this will be modulus of, this will be, you see 5 minus 2, so that is 3x over here, and this thing will be equal to plus 25 and 5y over here, and if I further simplify this thing, we are going to get 3y, over here plus 2, so that is equal to 6, and this whole thing is coming out to be equal to 0. Let's simplify it further. So we are going to get modulus of 3x plus 8y plus 31, that is equal to 0. So you see there is no other possibility. If modulus of something is 0, it means that thing is equal to 0 itself. So there is no other possibility but to take 3x plus 8y plus 31, that is equal to 0. So you see we have to prove the same thing, 3x plus 8y plus 31, that is equal to 0. So I hope this is clear. We have proved it directly using the formula over here, the formula to find the area of a triangle in coordinate geometry. So I hope these things are clear in this session, guys. We have done some 2 questions on the basis when the coordinates of midpoints are given or the opposite of it, and then we have to find the area, and then we have studied the formula to find the areas of triangles in coordinate geometry, and then we have studied the condition when the points are collinear, then what is the relation between the area of triangle over there. I hope these things are clear, and I've practiced many questions on the basis of that formula. So that's all we needed to do over here on the Infinity Learn class 9 and 10 YouTube channel. For grade 9 students, we have got Pratham series. Please check out the playlist. And for grade 10 students, we have got Pioneer series. Don't forget to check out the playlist. And don't forget to subscribe to the Telegram channel as well, so that you don't miss notifications of these sessions, the PDFs of these sessions, and questions to practice. Bye bye guys, we'll meet in the next session. Take care everybody.